The year was 1947. The Dutch East Indies, now Indonesia, shimmered under a tropical sun. Ships traversed the busy shipping lanes carrying goods and people across the vast ocean. Then, a chilling distress call crackled over the airwaves, a message that would become maritime legend. It came from the SS Ourang Medan, a Dutch merchant ship. All officers, including captain, dead, lying in chartroom and bridge, probably whole crew dead. Silence followed. Then a burst of garbled Morse code, indecipherable, panicked. Finally, one last chilling phrase cut through the static, "I die." The message ended abruptly. The source of the distress call was quickly triangulated, and a nearby American ship, the SS Silver Star, changed course immediately, racing towards the Ourang Medan's last known position. Hope mingled with dread. Were there survivors? What horror had befallen the ship? The Silver Star's crew strained their eyes, searching the horizon as they approached the coordinates. Finally, they spotted the Ourang Medan, a seemingly pristine vessel, drifting aimlessly under the midday sun. It should have been a welcome sight, yet an unsettling silence hung over the ship. The Silver Star's captain tried hailing the Ourang Medan, but his calls were met with only silence. A boarding party was quickly assembled, their apprehension growing with every passing moment. As they pulled alongside the seemingly lifeless ship, a sense of unease, a creeping dread, descended upon them. The Ourang Medan, bathed in the bright sunshine, held an unsettling secret, one that would soon send chills down their spines. The stage was set for a maritime mystery that would captivate and confound the world for decades to come. The boarding party, led by the Silver Star's first mate, clambered onto the Ourang Medan's deck. An eerie silence greeted them. The air, usually alive with the sounds of a working ship, was heavy, oppressive. The first mate called out, his voice echoing strangely in the stillness. There was no reply. Moving cautiously, the boarding party fanned out to investigate. What they discovered was a scene straight out of a nightmare. The decks were deserted, the ship's wheels spun idly. The crew, or what remained of them, were found scattered about the ship, their lifeless eyes staring vacantly into the distance. Their faces were locked in grimaces of terror, mouths agape as if frozen in a silent scream. There were no signs of violence, no blood, no struggle. It was as if they had simply dropped dead in their tracks. Even the ship's dog, a normally boisterous creature, lay dead, its teeth bared in a silent snarl. The captain was found on the bridge, his lifeless hand still gripping the ship's controls. Below deck, the radio operator slumped over his equipment, his hand reaching for the telegraph key, forever silenced. The scene defied explanation. Whatever had happened on board the Ourang Medan had struck swiftly and silently, leaving its victims frozen in a tableau of horror. The Silver Star's crew searched for survivors, for any sign of life, but their efforts proved futile. The Ourang Medan, once a vessel of commerce, was now a floating tomb, a macabre spectacle adrift on the open sea. The boarding party returned to the Silver Star, their faces pale, their minds reeling from the gruesome discovery. The Ourang Medan held no answers, only more questions, each more unsettling than the last. The news of the Ourang Medan and its doomed crew spread like wildfire through the maritime community. Speculation ran rampant. What could have caused the crew's sudden and horrific demise? Many theories emerged, some more plausible than others, but none could fully explain the chilling circumstances surrounding the ship's fate. Some whispered of pirate attacks, but the lack of violence and stolen goods cast doubt on this theory. Others suggested a sudden, localized weather phenomenon, perhaps a freak wave or a concentrated waterspout, but meteorological records showed no unusual activity in the area at the time. Still, others pointed to the cargo manifest, which listed chemicals like potassium cyanide and nitroglycerin. Could a leak have released toxic fumes, poisoning the crew? This theory seemed plausible, but it didn't explain the lack of visible injuries or the crew's terrified expressions. Then there were the more outlandish theories: alien abduction, supernatural forces, even the wrath of vengeful sea spirits. Some even connected the tragedy to the legendary curse of the Malacca Strait, a notorious stretch of water known for its share of maritime disasters. Theories abounded, each more chilling than the last, but none could fully account for the strange and terrifying events aboard the SS Ourang Medan. The mystery deepened, fueled by the lack of concrete evidence and the eerie nature of the crew's demise.